All right, Shalom. First off, let's start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will. And salutation to the brethren that's around the four corners of the earth that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity with charity. All right, this is GMS Chicago brothers. And we just gonna hop into a quick lesson about working out your own salvation and doing this work on your own, You can go ahead and bring that out.
All right, this is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
All right, hey, so that goes for the brothers around the four corners of the earth, including us, So we got elders, we got heads and apostles, we like that we be around basically, and we do video sit downs with other brothers, and we push this word. But damn brothers go off by themselves, they break off and go to their crib, or however they do it, and then you still gotta be an Israelite on your own, man. You still gotta because we can't be man pleasing in this truth, so you still gotta do your videos, read, all right, because scripture said what?
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
All right, so you got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, and if you fearing and you trembling for your salvation, man, that means you striving to read every day, striving to watch videos, striving to be in the spirit, you can't just go a whole day with folly, man, just
that scripture is a false balance of.
Right.
It's a false balance to it's an abomination.
It's in Proverbs. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High.
To the Most High.
Right. So, hey, man. We do have our times where we have folly and we go out here into this world and probably go with our family or something. Hey, but this main priority has got to be this truth, and we got to work out our own salvation, and that's by
It's like the brother said when you go to how we in camp. And then after that, we spread out. We're in our own, in our house. The brothers don't know what we're doing, but the Most High knows what you're doing. You could trick us, but you can't trick the Most High, because the scripture says the Lord's eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. Wow.
Also, like how the scripture says, work on your own salvation. In Psalms 1, verse 1 and 2, that says, I call it blessed be him that meditate day and night in these scriptures. This is Matthew 16 and 27. For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works.
All right, so the Lord just said he's coming back in his glory. Scripture says, I will not meet thee as a man, to reward every man according to his works. And reward doesn't necessarily have to be a good thing. You can be rewarded for a bad thing. Like if you kill somebody, your reward would be 25 life in prison or something like that. To that example, right? So say you at home, when you're not around the brothers, you're not studying, you're not reading, and you just following off, man. And when the Lord comes back, he's going to reward you for the things that you did, man. All right? So this is not a game to be playing around with, This is not something this is not just a fraternity group to where you just go and hang out, and go back home and be on some BS, all right? This is serious business. You read the last verse again? It's like the last part of that verse again.
And then he shall reward every man according to his works.
All right, and that's what the Lord's going to do. So if you ain't working, man, because the scripture refers to this as work, which we gonna get that, Lord willing. But
if I could say something, it says according to his work. So your work, man, I can't be saved for the work that this brother does, or to my other brothers.
And that's the point.
You have to work on your own salvation.
That's the point.
Because they ain't gonna be like the movie. If you brothers have seen it, this is the end, where one of them is getting beamed up to heaven, and this dude tries to take some dude that the Lord has not chosen. And I call it, it's not going to be like that. You can't be saved that way.
Right. All right. Your friend, brothers got brothers that they like more, and so they hang around them brothers, more than they might hang around this brother. Hey, so when the Lord comes back, if that brother been, studying, reading up, and doing what he had to do, and you was just tail long behind him, man, hey, he ain't gonna be able to pick you up and say, hey, bro, come on, I got you. You finna go in the chariot too. Nah, man. Hey, that nuke is what's gonna come for you. The chariot's gonna come from back. All right, we going with that.
This is Romans 2 and 5. But after thy hardness and impotent heart.
All right, it says when you go into that word impotent, it just means not willing to change, basically. You just stay stiff-necked like Israel is today, man.
Heart treasurest up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of righteous judgment of God, who will render to every man according to his deeds.
All right, he will render every man according to his deeds. And through the Spirit, Allah had looked up that word earlier. I'm gonna get it right now. This is Romans 2, right?
Romans 2 and I'm in verse
2 and 5 or 2 and 6.
6.
Con. When you go into that word deeds, it means a business employment that which any is occupied. All right. So business employment that which any is occupied. Okay, Slaki, can you read that precept real quick?
Which one? The last one?
Yeah. Because like the definition goes into, this is employment, this is work, man. Go ahead.
Matthew 16.
No. Matthew 20.
So lucky. Matthew 20, verse 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is in a house that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
And when he had heard, and when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard.
All right. Hey, so we are working for this penny, man. Salvation, man. All right. So this is a job. This is a job that we have to continue to do. Like Scripture says, enduring to the end. All right. So we can get that penny, and that penny is salvation, because all the elect is, all the Most High's elect is gonna get saved, whether they come in the first or the last hour, man. Go ahead.
And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace.
All right, it's just called it a marketplace, man. Keep going.
And said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way.
All right, that was the point, though. Just to prove this is work, man. This truth is likened unto work, So, hey, you read that verse over again, Bible Shah?
Okay, so verse 5? Or?
Yeah, verse 6.
Alright, Romans 2 and 6. Who will render to every man according to his deeds.
All right, deeds, employment, business, all right, the truth, right? So it's going to render every man according to what he's been doing,
To them who by patient continuance and well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life. But unto them they are contentious, and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation and wrath, tribulation and anguish upon every soul of the man that doeth evil.
That's right.
Of the Jew first, and also of the Gentile.
That was the end of that verse?
Yeah.
Con. All right. So it just said to everyone, that's well seeking, and basically doing this work how they supposed to, giving diligence to make thy call and election sure, steady to show thyself approved, and he said to them, they seek glory, immortality, man. These things that the elect will receive, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, but to the dudes that's fucking off doing what they doing, man. Hey, what's stored up for you is wrath, destruction, and all the plagues that's coming to this place. You know, that's why it's an important thing to work out their own salvation, and not to lean on another brother. You know, well, you can lean on a brother, but like I'm saying, as far as him giving you salvation, because hey, you gotta do this work yourself, man. You know. Baba Kashai, can you brothers read James 2:18?
Read it real quick. James 2:18.
Come.
James 2:18. Yea, a man may say, Thou hast faith, and I have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my work.
All right, and so hey, that shows if we got faith. Really, it says, I will show thee my faith by my works. All right, so we gotta be working, man. We gotta prove to the Lord that we got faith, man. We gotta work. All right, this is what we gotta do, man. You know,
Ain't no days off. Man.
no days off. All right, you know, that was it though.
I got a scripture. It's my favorite scripture when it comes to this topic. This is Revelations 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. John, man. So if you stay diligent in this truth and endure it to the end, all that work you did, the Lord's gonna reward you, man.
That's
and
right.
he's coming quickly. I mean, if you look at the time we're in, I mean, the apostle said last year was the year of the push, and now this year is the year of the diligence, and man.
Right, and it's, you have something to say?
No.
I was just gonna say, I was watching this video earlier with the brother from Mississippi, you know, hastening his coming, and he was I was watching a video about the Ancient of Days, you know, and he was saying how it, you know, it's only 2 prophecies that really need to be fulfilled, and then we out here, man, which is the market abuse being fully forced on these people out here, and World War III, man, and then the Lord is gonna come in the midst of World War III, and he's gonna shut this place down, man. And when you really think about it, that sounds, hey, man, the chip is already being pushed, you know, and World War III is already been boiling, man. So that's right around the corner, man. So
the Lord is right around the corner, man.
Right. So imagine how much time we got left to get ourselves right.
And we have to be pushing, man, because when the Lord comes back, man, he's the Lord is our Father, man. Just like how you have your flesh father when he comes home from work, when he told you something to do earlier on, and I call it, you did it fast, you know, you keep on doing it, but that one person that waits like last minute, once he hears that door open, about to be open, he starts doing the work, it's too late, man. You're gonna receive that ass whooping for not doing what he told you to do.
That's right. All right. That was just all right. So with that, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. That belongs to the apostle, great millstone. Besides us, the brother, and all from the earth, expression is truth, and sincerity, and maturity.
No sé qué tiene que olvidar